Yo, what up guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video I want to talk to you guys about the new MOC 12, because I've heard a lot of rumors that it's the most ridiculous MOC 12 we've ever had, and that the boss just is a HP sponge. So I went ahead and tried it out for myself, and this is my go-to team for Jinyu 1. I use Jinyu 1, I use Sunday, Robin and Aventurine. The only thing that can be better about this team, I would say, is maybe replace Aventurine with Huo. But I tried it out and I didn't even come close. Of course, I know that is not weak to lightning, of course, but I didn't even get close. Like, I did 5 cycles and I was not even at the second phase of the bug. And so I went ahead and looked at the numbers of how much HP the bosses actually have. So as you guys can see, I looked up how much HP the bosses in 2.7 had. And when I saw that the bug had 1.5 million HP times 2, I was like, okay, that's already like a sick amount. But I haven't even reached side 2, but Nikador has 4.2 million HP. And if you look at, like, let's look at 2.4 for example. Literally 4 patches ago, we had a MOC 12 with less than a million HP, and now we have one with 4.2 million. That's the most ridiculous shit. Of course, you know, we have better characters with more multipliers, but it's kind of like the same with inflation. Okay, let's up the salary with 5%. You guys are happy, right? Yes? No, of course not, because the prices are going up by 50%. I mean, come on guys, you can't be real about this. Like, this is why I do not like the power creep in this game, is because not only am I using an old character, but like, I'm using him with the best, arguably the best in-slot team for him, and I can't even clear MOC 12. And it's not like my build for any of these characters is bad, right? Like, if you look at the character details, this Jinyu 1 is not bad. Might not be the best, but like, look at him. Like, 190, not the best, still pretty decent. I even have them speed tuned, 135, 133. Robin, 4k attack. I mean, pretty good. Aventurine, 4.6k defense. How the actual F am I not able to clear or even get close to 5 cycles? I think if I, like, of course, with Aventurine, the survivability isn't that hard. But if I went ahead and actually did the entire thing, I would, I guess, take 9 cycles on round 1. Like, honestly. Like, it's ridiculous, dude. And before this, like 2 patches ago, it was already pretty hard. But it was okay, you know? Like, I could still kind of clear it within 5 cycles. But this is just absolutely ridiculous, dude. Like, I haven't even reached side 2. And I can't even get there, because the first boss is too hard for me. Yeah, man. Like, for free-to-play players, this shit is hard as AF, man. It's actually ridiculous. And I want to talk about this because I really like the game, and I want to use characters that I actually like. Like, I really like Jinyu 1. And I have spent like a lot of resources to make sure that he has the best team to prevent power creep. But I just can't box up against this, right? Like, Jinyu 1 just doesn't or can't clear in this environment. Like, if they go up, like, I wouldn't even be surprised if we have in the next patch a boss with 6 million HP. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. So I'm actually gonna show you guys how hard it is for a free-to-play to even get 5 cycles on his MOC 12. Of course, I have elemental disadvantage, but even the first, like, mecha bots have more HP than the MOC 12 final boss did back in 2.4. Which is just ridiculous. The HP inflation in this game is way out of hand. So I'm actually gonna show you guys how hard it is for a free-to-play player to even beat the MOC 12 in 5 cycles. It's not like, I'm not expecting to 0 cycle. Totally not. My characters aren't that good to accomplish that. But expecting a 5 cycle with a total, like a full limited team, that should honestly, in my opinion, be like a mandatory thing. I mean, honestly, it's just because I have Jing Yuan as the DPS. If you use this team with Fei Xiao, she will clear. 100%. Like the newer characters just have so much more than the older characters. It's ridiculous. And also the HP inflation. This guy has literally more HP than like I just told you. He has more HP than some of the older bosses, like in 2.4. That guy had, I don't know, what was it again? Less than 1 million HP. And this guy has 1.3. I literally do nothing. Look at the amount of damage I do to this guy. It's honestly like, it's almost negligible. It's near 0, if being honest. And it's not like I have a bad team, right? Like my Jing Yuan, E1 S1. My Sunday, E0 S1. My Robin, E0 but has the light cone of Bronya. My Avengerine, E0 S1. It's not like I have a bad team. But it's just the environment that just doesn't work for these guys. And just the HP is getting out of hand. Like, the amount of damage I do with my skill and my Lightning Lord is about as much as the Herda gets with her Q. So her single target, basically, what for her is 0 damage, is for me my highest damage. Like, you can't deny that power creep is a very big problem in this game. Like, you can't deny it. Of course you can say, oh, a skill issue. Maybe. Maybe there is a part that is a skill issue. Could definitely be true. Don't know. But this just scares so many people away from the game that I think it's just bad overall for the game in general. And what's also bothering me especially, but I think a lot of people, is I really like this game. Like, for me, I like this game out of all the games Hoyo has made so far. This game for me feels the best. But they are kind of going in the same direction as Genshin, where they don't actively improve on things. The only glimmer of hope I see with this game is that the devs at least acknowledge some of the things that are wrong with the game. Like with Genshin, I feel like they don't even listen to you, the devs. But with this game, I kind of feel that they somewhat do. But I'm really skeptical towards the 3.2 update, if I'm being honest. Which is gonna be it's gonna be bust, or maybe I'll take it all kind of situation. Because if the buffs to the older characters suck, so many people are gonna drop this game. It's not even fun. Which I think is a shame, because the game has so much potential. Story-wise, bosses-wise, gameplay-wise, but I mean, getting the HP up of your bosses isn't gonna change anything. You need to make something where it's obtainable for basically any limited 5-star in my opinion, or at least make it so it's close. But if I have a pretty decent Firefly team, it literally took me 10 cycles to beat this guy. 10 fucking cycles. But if you look at Fei Xiao, for example, Fei Xiao, I used it on a different, on MOC 11, and it took me I don't know, 3 cycles maybe? 4? I think that's okay. But the way that like Jinyu 1 and the older, like old characters are being treated is so ass. Like not only Jinyu 1, by the way. Like if you look at Dot, Dot has the same problem. Ziele, same problem. Who else? Fushwan, no, not Fushwan. Silverwolf, same problem. Blade, same problem. They just suck in this environment. And it's just, I think it's very sad because I love the game. But if this continues happening and they're just increasing the HP to a point where I can't even clear and I'm not having fun anymore, then what's the point of playing the game? If I don't have fun with the game, I'll just drop it. Like it's that simple. Like it's not hard. If I don't like a game, I'll just drop it. And I am not on the point or on the verge of dropping this game just yet. But it's getting there, man. Like, I don't know. It's just not that fun to me. At least if they continue this. For now, it's okay for me. But I can see why a lot of people are frustrated and like want to see change. I get it. Especially if this is one of your favorite games. I get why people want change. And I think we should like speak up. Because if we don't speak up, the devs won't do anything about it. The only change in games come from people who complain. Why would someone change their ways or change something if there are no complaints? If it's always a 10 out of 10 perfect game, why would they change? There is no reason for them to change. If it doesn't increase their revenue, that players are more, that are enjoying the game more, then why would they do it? Let's say, for example, we would just stop spending on the game. Which is not gonna happen, I get it, it's unrealistic, but whatever. Let's say we stop doing that in protest. Do you think the devs will listen then? Yes, of course. Because the game doesn't make any money anymore. But if they see a decline in sales because people are leaving the game, then they will react. Or when there's a lot of like ruckus or complaints online, so on Twitter, whatever, eventually they will see it. And I honestly saw a post about like China or like Chinese content creators and Chinese people who play HSR. Even they were complaining about this MOC. And when Korea and China are mad about something, you know you done fucked something up, man. Like, if they are complaining, you know you got something, you did something very, very wrong. Like look at this, guys. I have, I don't know, after this, I have 2 more cycles. Then I have to beat not only this stage, but another 100% boss. Like, it's not gonna happen. It's just not. Which I think just sucks. Maybe I'm not playing the best. Probably. Not really focusing up right now. But still, like, 380 did 10%. I can't get 10 lightning lords in two cycles, right? Like, one lightning lord did 10% with 2 enemies. What if there are 5 enemies? It will do 3%. It's honestly pretty sad, not gonna lie. But by the way, guys, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section, because I would like to see how you guys feel about this HP inflation situation. You can also talk about the story, but that's maybe another topic for another time. But the HP inflation and power creep, I think, are very prominent in this game and need to be addressed. And I mean, hopefully you guys feel the same way. I hope I'm not the only one. But this is just, it's not a good direction the game is going in. If I'm purely looking at this. Honestly, don't know what to say anymore, man. Like, Sunday dying here is probably my fault. But look, guys, like, I have one more cycle after this, and then it's over. Then it's not obtainable anymore. And it's not like I have a insane team. Like on the other side, where I can do it in 3 cycles or whatever. Which I think shouldn't be. I think it should be possible to clear with both teams in 5 cycles. Especially if you have such a good team with very good relics as well. Or very good. It's not bad, at least. But like, I can clear the first side within 5 cycles. But then I have to destroy another side in 5 cycles. I think that's just not realistic. Or in 5 cycles within 0 cycles. That's just not like something that's obtainable in my opinion. Or I mean, not even an opinion. It's not obtainable. 0 cycling with Genie 1. Maybe it's obtainable if you have E6 S1 supports and whatever, but with a free-to-play player, no, hell no. Like, now it's over. I'm still missing 94%. Like, that shouldn't even be possible. Like, if this was at, I don't know, 5%, then I probably did something wrong, you know? Like, then I feel like, okay, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I need to do the rotations better or whatever. But with this, I feel like there is no possible way I'll be able to get this guy down 94% by playing better. There's just no way. And my relics can't even get that much better to where I can clear 94%. It's just not possible. And I think when you see this, you can't deny the fact that there is power creep. Because if you use the Herda with these three, it would be the most easiest shit of your life. I honestly believe that. But using Genie 1 just doesn't work. But like I said, it's not loading Genie 1. Also a lot of other characters old. So I'm really excited, not really. But I'm really curious to see what they're planning for 3.2. But if they fuck it up again, yeah. Or if they fuck it up, it's gonna be a shit show and people are gonna leave the game. Which I think would be a shame. So, like I said, leave your comments, leave your opinion down in the comment section down below. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you stuck through the entire video with me and listened to my opinion, I'll also be really happy to hear your opinion on the matter. And I'll like every comment that I get, even the bad ones. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.